Hey guys, welcome back to Star Wars Timeline. My name is Ben. For the first time on the channel, I'm reviewing a Star Wars product. Now, this isn't exactly a sponsored video. The guys over at MoviePalette.com saw my small channel, they reached out to me and they said, Ben, we would like to send you a free gift. Please let us know your thoughts, give us your full review. What do you think of it? So naturally, I've selected Empire Strikes Back. The package actually arrived right before I left for vacation. I have not even opened it. We're gonna do it right here on the channel. And guys, if you stay tuned in this video, I will throw a promo code which they gave me. If you enjoy their products, you might as well get that sweet 15% off. Now, let's quickly jump over their website and just get a general idea what exactly are they selling, and then I'll give you guys the full review. Let's go. Alright guys, here we are at MoviePalette.com. They actually have a Black Friday discount going off right now. You get 50% off, plus buy two, get one free. That's pretty cool. I just noticed that. So this is their website, right? If you're a Star Wars collector, you know that collecting kind of posters and display items is all the rage right now. A lot of YouTubers enjoy doing that. But here's a general idea. You could filter by like different genres, action, drama, they have movies, TV shows, but we're obviously dealing with Star Wars, right? So this is the one that they sent me, Star Wars Empire Strikes Back. I don't know exactly which size they sent me in the box, but you get anywhere from 20 by 8 to 50 by 20 inches, quite large, right? And obviously the prices vary. You go from all the way up to $250 to the cheapest ones, which are like 75 bucks. Below here, you see the Empire Strikes Back little trailer, but obviously we don't need that. As Star Wars fans, we know the whole deal. Here are a couple of images basically showing you different sizes, what it's gonna look like in your room. And the cool thing, it pretty much is applicable anywhere. You could like just put it on a regular wall. You could put it somewhere like in your bedroom, over your bed. This actually looks pretty nice. I like that. A living room. I mean, you got all these different options, and honestly, it looks pretty interesting everywhere. But that's on the picture. I'm very curious to see how it's gonna look like in real life. And if we scroll down over here, let's take a look at the product information. So Movie Palette is an eye-catching and unique piece of artwork that holds a deep secret. Your friends and family will be intrigued by a fascinating story that each movie palette has to tell. This movie palette displays all of the striking colors from each scene from the movie Star Wars Empire Strikes Back. These colors combined give you a captivating masterpiece that truly captures the essence of the movie. You get the gist now, right? So basically, each stripe represents a scene from the movie, as is selected by their graphic designers over at MoviePalette.com. I was like, okay, that's pretty exciting. That's something I wouldn't think of in terms of Star Wars posters. I'm a very image-oriented guy, right? But this is kind of different. And how does it work? Our specialist graphic designers use paletted technology to determine their prominent color for each movie scene. These colors are then strategically laid out side by side in chronological order. The width of each stripe represents the length of the scene. Ooh, all right, that's kind of cool. I'm going to look out for that. The effect is a stunning and accurate representation of the colors and vibrancy found in your favorite movies. As its secret is revealed, Movie Palette is sure to become a convention piece as you try to guess which color represents which scene. So there's a kind of like guesswork and puzzle to solve involved, which just makes it a lot more engaging, I guess. It's pretty cool. You get different selections between standard and premium, quality guaranteed, and what really captivated me as well is that these guys are basically environment friendly. We're serious about sustainability and we believe in giving something back to our planet. This is why all of our movie palettes are made from environmentally friendly products. Kudos to them, guys. I actually applaud that. That's pretty cool. And they're shipped worldwide, which, once again, I didn't know. That's pretty cool. So anyway, this is their website in a nutshell. Let's get back to our unveiling and giving you guys my thoughts on the product. All right, guys, here we are. Here's the moment of truth. Let's open this box and see what's inside, okay? I might skip forward a little bit. It's not the fun part where you see me just wrestle with this giant box here. Okay, let's see if we put it here this way. Very quickly. Pop this open. All right. Ooh, all right, so I can see it right away. It looks like they sent me the largest size. Let's take a look here. Okay, so here's the item. It's wrapped in plastic, obviously. I don't know if I'm going to take it out. Okay, so first thing first, I did not expect this. For some reason, as you could see the metal poster behind me, guys, I was in that kind of like frame of mind because I didn't even read much of a description. It was such out of blue moment. They reached out to me. It's like, hey, Ben, would you like one? I'm like, heck yeah, I'd like one. I would like you to send me the Empire Strikes Back one. So here it is. It is actually looks like a wooden frame inside, and it's printed on canvas, and it's basically spread over this frame. That's all it is. You know what? Let's pop the plastic. Let's take a look. I'm curious what it's going to look like in natural lighting. So just give me a second here, guys. Okay. It's not as intricate process of breaking this free as I thought. Very quick. So it actually has the label here, Star Wars Empire Strikes Back. And basically, this is what it looks like. Guys, I'm not having ultra 4K super HD camera. This is just a standard AverMedia, full HD 1080p camera. So pretty much you're getting the gist of what it would look like in a room without ultra HD experience, right? This is what it looks like. And I gotta be honest with you, this is quite a different impression than I sort of was thinking in my mind. I frankly felt like, so I'm not a huge modern art fan. I don't like going to the modern museum. I don't like staring at pieces which I have to deduce their meaning for 25 hours. I like to look at things and just receive things instantaneously. This is why I like sculpture, I like Renaissance painting, I like portraiture. I like something that communicates to me directly. This is a little bit different. This is very kind of like modernistic in a way. So I was sort of concerned whether I'm gonna like this or not. And I gotta tell you, first and foremost, I like the aesthetic. I like the print. It actually looks very, very crisp on the canvas, and it has obviously that sort of matte finish. There's not too much glance. It doesn't reflect too much of the light. You can see here a little bit of a reflection going on there, but not too much, right? So I enjoy that, the surface level of it. I gotta say, looking at these colors, and the print is actually quite fine. It's very rich color. It's very interesting. Each stripe is very different from one another. So instantaneously, I see this nice vibrancy, a contrast of color. It immediately attracts my eye. Now, obviously, I'm not a huge, art critique person. I have, a background in traditional animation. So I'm just going by it as a casual shopper, as a Star Wars fan looking at it. It's like, hold on a second. So how do I feel about this? So I like the make of it. I like the fact that it's light. It's going to be probably very easy to hang because it's just a wooden frame. It's so light, guys. It's like quarter pound, maybe. I don't know. It looks pleasing and aesthetic. And now that I have finally read the description and got a full idea what they were trying to accomplish here, that it meant to be something like a person walks into your room and he doesn't immediately recognize Star Wars. Perhaps this kind of like imagery might strike a question, and they ask, hold on a second, what is it like? Just a graphic design prop piece? Like, what is this? And then when you mention something like a movie, it's like, huh? What do you mean a movie? Do I have to try and find every scene here? Obviously, we're going to do something like Hoth here, which are going to be white stripes, right? A lot of snow. And then when they're inside the Echo base, we have a lot of like blues in there and so forth. And blacks when Han and Leia, they go inside of that space worm's jugular. They go deep inside. It gets dark in there. So it's pretty fun and exciting. There's a lot of different things to try to figure out. Now, the question of our hour is, am I blown away by this? Is it something I'm going to hang up on my wall? Guys, once again, this is something that was quite unexpected and different. It's not something that I would honestly go out of my way to go and shop for and be like so proudly post on my wall and say, look what I got here. This is amazing. Look at all these stripes. But I also have to think outside the box. No matter whether I'm critiquing a film, a show, an animation piece, or even something like this, a piece of canvas, which is not traditional in a sense to me. It's not something that I'm used to. I have to set my personal opinion on the side and just give it my honest thought. And my thoughts are, I could definitely see Star Wars fans out there, especially if you're into modern art, especially if your room is set up with like kind of like minimalist furniture and it's very light room, like actually the image description pictures we saw on their website. If you're this kind of person, if you enjoy subtlety and you don't like to just scream with a look a movie poster, Star Wars, I love it, with like a big fat logo on the cover. This is actually quite interesting. I think I'm gonna enjoy it personally more as I look at it. I'll possibly probably find a place to try to hang in there, because it was actually quite nice from Displayed guys. It was very organic and spontaneous relationship. They reached out to me. It was like, hey, we saw your videos. Your channel is actually pretty cool. And we have these items over here. It was very generous of them to send me this free product. Once again, I think I'm going to sit it somewhere, take a look at it, see how I feel about it on a personal level. But as a product itself, objectively speaking, I think it's actually worth the price. It's worth the value. It is well printed. It's very crisp and very visible. And I actually enjoyed the fact that the wooden frame makes it very light, which I'm thinking from a practical side of it, this will be pretty easy to hang up in there. Now, as promised, I promised you guys that we will do the free promo code. And if you basically type in Timeline 15 as you check out your product, I guess it shouldn't be anything new to you or anything extra tricky to figure out. Once again, Timeline 15. If you put it in as you're purchasing their products, they promised me that it'll give you 15% off, and I'm pretty sure that's how the deal is going to work out. Anyway, guys, this was my review of my first movie palette canvas. It's pretty interesting. It's not what I expected it to be. It's not something that particularly I throw myself at. Just as I explained to you guys before, I'm not very huge as a modern art type of person, but I have a lot of friends who are into it. And I'm trying to basically guess anyone who's watching this video that you guys have different personality. You have different take on art in general, what you enjoy hanging in your walls, in your room. So this might be probably something that's for you. As far as the build and the make of the product goes, thumbs up. You guys did an excellent job. It's a good product. It's crispy. It feels like it's really worth the price. Anyway, thanks a lot for tuning in, guys, for watching this with me. I hope in the future that I get more partnerships like this and I get to review other products. I want to start collecting Star Wars lightsaber like my boy Josh over at Star Wars on High. Jimmy is also a book collector like myself. We just enjoy Star Wars memorabilia like this, and this is something interesting to add to my collection. Anyway, guys, thanks a lot for checking me out, and I'll see you all next time. Take care.